Hello children, today we are going to learn the poem The Schoolboy, which is written by the poet William Blake. He has written this poem from the perspective of a young boy who hates going to school in a disciplined way, and rather he desires to be like the birds. For him, the school is just like a prison which doesn't allow the creativity of a person to flourish. The poem has been divided into six stanzas. The rhyming scheme is A B A B B. It is included in Blake's collection, The Songs of Innocence. Thus, in this poem, the poet describes the innocent nature and desires of a young boy who hates going to school. Now we are going to read the poem and understand it stanza wise. The schoolboy. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what a sweet company! So you can see here the poet has used word morn in spite of morning so that we can get the rhyming scheme with horn, and with tree it's me, then company. So you can see here the rhyming scheme is A B A B B. Tree, me, company. So it is B B B. The first stanza of the poem is all about the things which make the schoolboy happy and cheerful. He liked the birds, loved to rise in the morning and enjoy the activities which happens at that time. The morning time is the time of hope and aspirations. Hence humans as well as animals wake up in the pursuit of a goal. So he likes the morning time a lot. But to go to school in a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. So you can see the rhyming words are here: mourn, outworn, away, day, dismay. The rhyming scheme is again A, B, A, B, B. In the second stanza and onwards, the tone totally changes from delight to less hope, dismay, joylessness. The schoolboy says that going to the school in the summer morning is something which takes away all his joy. He doesn't want to go to school in the morning. He wanted to enjoy. In the school, the students have to spend all their day under a teacher who, in outdated fashion, keeps an eye on the schoolboys on his activities so that they may follow the rules and regulations strictly. Thus, the young ones, according to him, have to spend their day in distress and sadness. The second stanza describes the schoolboy's concern over the way schoolwork. The children are kept under strict surveillance and are forced to obey the rules which make their lives joyless. So this stanza shows that child wanted to enjoy the morning, not to go to school. Ah, then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour, nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. So again you can see here the rhyming scheme: sit, hour, delight, bower, shower. Sit, delight, A, hour, bower, shower, B, B, B. So rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B, B. The schoolboy here describes how he spends his day at the school. According to him, he often sits and spends a lot of time in boredom. He doesn't find any joy or happiness in books. It means he doesn't enjoy in reading books. Here's the phrase learner's bower mean a place where someone comes to learn. It can be a school, university, or any other institution where people gather to acquire knowledge. So, in this poem, the poet has used learner's power as per the schoolboy is damaged or has a defect because it was hit by a dreary shower. Dreary shower in simple context means heavy rain, which is disastrous. However, when we try to relate dreary shower to the learner's power, it means that the school education system has been damaged or it is defective. Why it is defective? It can be traced in the previous stanza example, the cruel eye. A young student cannot learn under restrictions. He needs love, freedom, and joy. But the cruel eye of the teachers or parents who is pressurizing him to learn has destroyed the basic purpose of education, because the poet believes that the students are forced to learn those things which make them capable of acquiring materialistic things, and for that they have to give up all the things which would have otherwise made them a better human being. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? So you can see here the rhyming scheme: joy, annoy, A, sing, wing, spring, B. So the rhyming theme is A, B. Here the child put up many rhetorical questions. First he asks, how can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? Here he compares himself to a caged bird, and like the caged bird which is born to remain free, he too loses joy in the school, and he is thinking school as a cage for him. Next, he asks, how can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? Here he says that a child who is scared by the teachers and parents cannot forget the joy of freedom when the latter keep their wings locked. Thus, he remains joyless and longs for the freedom. The child wants to be free. O father and mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay. So you can see here the rhyming scheme is nipped, stripped, A, away, day, dismay, B. So the rhyming scheme is A, B. In this stanza, the child is conversing with his parents. He says that if, like a flower buds, the child's freedom is snatched away and its flowers of example joy blown away, and if newly grown twigs, here means newly acquired joy by the child, are removed at the time of spring, when the child has started growing like a flower plant, will be left in sorrow and dismay. How shall the summer arise in joy, or the summer fruits appear? Or how shall we gather what griefs destroy? Or bless the mellowing ear when the blast of winter appear? So again you can see here the rhyming scheme is joy, destroy, A, appear, B, ear, B, appear, B. So the rhyming scheme is A, B. This stanza is the continuous form of the previous stanza. According to the poet, how summer can be joyful when the buds of flowers are cut, the flower threw away, and the twigs removed away. The fruit of summer would never appear. Thus, how the plants here is compared to the children would be able to get the fruit which has been destroyed. How can the summer be a blessing when the blast of winter appear? So the child is emphasizing on only on his freedom, and he is comparing himself to the birds and the flowers who wanted to grow or fly freely. I hope the poem is clear to you all. Thank you.